Gen Z Genesis 4. Adam and Eve did the deed, and she got pregnant and gave birth to Cain. She said, I've acquired a man with God's help. Cain means gotten or acquired. Then she gave birth to another boy named Abel. Abel took care of sheep, while Cain worked as a farmer. Abel means breath in Hebrew. A keeper means a feeder in Hebrew. After a while, Cain decided to bring an offering to the Lord. He brought some fruits from the ground as his offering. Abel rolled up with some top-notch sheep and some prime fat from his flock. And man, the big man upstairs was totally feeling it. He showed mad love to Abel and his offering, but God did not approve of Cain and his offering. This made Cain really angry and upset. And God was like, dude, why are you so angry? What's with the gloomy face of yours? Yo, if you're doing things right, you won't be accepted, but if you're not, sin is hanging out and ready to trip you up. And you, my friend, have the power to roll over it. Hashtag respect. So Cain and Abel were having a convo, just chilling in the field. And then, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Cain straight up attacked Abel and unfortunately killed him. And God was like, hey, Cain, where's your brother Abel? And Cain was like, I don't know, man. Am I responsible for him? And God was like, dude, what did you do? Your brother's blood is literally calling out to me from the ground. It's like a super intense cry for justice. Hashtag bloods. And now, like, a major bummer, but the earth is totally not vibing with you anymore. It opened up and took in your bro's blood after you messed up big time. When you work the land, it won't produce its harvest for you anymore. You'll wander the earth as a lost soul, forever on the run. Cain was like, God, this punishment you're giving me is a little just too much for me to handle. My mistakes are so heavy, it feels like they can't be forgiven. Yo, check it. Today you totally kicked me out of this place, and now I won't be able to see you anymore. I'm gonna be like a wanderer without a home, just roaming around. And guess what? Anyone who crosses paths with me is gonna want to take me out. Then God said to him, look, if anyone kills Cain, they'll face 7 times the punishment. So God marked Cain to protect him from anyone who might harm him. So Cain bounced out of God's sight and settled down in his cool place called Nod, over Yoder, east of Eden. So Cain and his wife got together, and she became pregnant and gave birth to a son named Enoch. Then Cain went on to build a city and named it after his son, Enoch. Then Enoch became a father to Irad, who later had a son named Magel. Magel in turn had a son named Misel, and Misel was the father of Lamech. No, Lamech is the same as Lamech in Hebrew. Lamech was totally down with having 2 wives, one called Adah and the other called Zaliah. And Adah gave birth to Jebel, and he was like the OG dad of those who lived in tents and had cattle. Jebel was Dude's brother, and he was all about those sick tunes. He was like the OG who started the whole harp and organ trend. Zaya also had Tuplicane, who was known for his skills in working with brass and iron. Tuplicane's sister was named Nama, which means someone who sharpens tools. Lamech was like, listen up, Adanza, my wives, pay attention to what I'm saying. I totally messed up by killing a dude, and it's seriously messing with me. It's like, I hurt myself by attacking this young guy. It's messed up, man. If someone messes with Cain and gets 7 times the punishment, then just imagine how intense it'll be for anyone who messes with Lamech, because he's gonna bring it 77 times harder. And Adam got to know his wife again, and she gave birth to a son and named him Seth. She said, God has given me another child to replace Abel, whom Cain killed. Seth means appointed or put in Hebrew. And Seth had a son named Enos, which means human. And it was this time that people started connecting with the divine and seeking guidance from the Lord.